Today, we're diving into Alibaba's massive bet in the global AI race. They've just dropped a new model that's not only incredibly powerful, but also shockingly cheap. Now, this is a move that's making some serious waves in the industry. But as we're about to see, this kind of progress, well, it always comes with a price.
So, what are the stakes we're talking about here? Well, just look at this number. The global AI market is on track to be worth a staggering $1.8 trillion by 2030. That's the treasure chest that everyone, including Alibaba, is fighting to get a piece of.
And this really gets to the heart of the whole thing, the central question for this entire explainer. What actually happens when game-changing AI, the kind that can completely reshape entire industries, suddenly gets faster and cheaper all at the same time?
All right, so to really get what Alibaba's doing, you have to understand the battlefield. Let's start with China's newest AI contender and the absolutely brutal pricing war that's forcing every single tech giant to make a move.
And right at the center of this storm is Tongyi Qianwen 2.0. So what is it? It's Alibaba's quickest, most cost-effective generative AI model to date. It was built from the ground up to go head-to-head with the big players you already know, like OpenAI and Google.
So, what's actually under the hood of this thing? Okay, let's pop it open and take a look inside the Qianwen AI to see what it can really do.
You know, the model's core abilities are what make it a legitimate contender. We're talking about some seriously advanced reasoning and the ability to follow complex instructions. Plus, it supports multiple languages and it's multimodal, meaning it gets text, images, and even video. Alibaba made sure to train it on super high-quality, carefully filtered data, so they're really aiming to match the performance and the safety of the top models in the world.
So let's look at where this is already making a difference. Take e-commerce, for example. The model is already powering those personalized shopping recommendations you see on Alibaba sites, which directly helps vendors boost their sales and, of course, makes the whole experience better for customers.
And from there, it's totally changing the game in logistics. This AI is automating these gigantic warehouses and fine-tuning supply chains. And that's absolutely critical for handling the insane demand spikes during massive shopping events like Singles Day.
Now, for developers, this thing is like having a super-powered assistant. The AI can write code, it can find and fix bugs, and it can even document the code for you. That means a huge jump in productivity, and it speeds up development cycles like you wouldn't believe.
And of course, it's an absolute powerhouse for content and data. It can generate marketing copy on the fly and summarize enormous amounts of text in seconds. This lets businesses make smarter, data-driven decisions way faster. But you know, these features aren't just cool party tricks. They're having a very real, very immediate business impact.
And all of that brings us right here, to the business-altering impact. We're going to shift gears now from what the tech is to the incredible gains it's already creating for businesses right now.
And the results? They speak for themselves. We're not talking about some abstract, far-off potential. The companies using this AI have already seen a 40% improvement in demand forecasting accuracy and a 15% jump in profitability. I mean, these are real, bottom-line numbers.
And this gets at the bigger picture. By making such a powerful AI so much cheaper, Alibaba is basically helping to democratize it. Now, businesses of all sizes, not just the giants, can get their hands on these sophisticated tools that used to be way too expensive. And that's speeding up AI adoption across the entire economy.
Okay, but there's another side to this story, right? It's not all upside. So now we have to explore the hidden costs of all this progress. Because this kind of rapid advancement always comes with some serious challenges we really can't afford to ignore. And here's the reality check. One study found that a staggering 54%, that's more than half, of jobs in China are at a high risk of being replaced by AI in the next few decades. This isn't some sci-fi future, it's a huge societal shift that's already starting to happen.
And this really lays out the two sides of the AI coin. On the one hand, you have the promise, amazing operational efficiency, tools that enhance what we humans do, and these incredibly powerful data insights. But on the other side, there's the peril, massive job displacement, growing geopolitical mistrust, and of course, enormous data privacy and security risks. It is a very, very delicate balancing act.
So with that tension in mind, let's zoom out for our final section and look at the future of global AI. Where exactly does Alibaba fit into this high-stakes global race?
So here's the financial reality check. While its US counterparts, Microsoft, Google, are seeing their AI revenues just skyrocket into the billions and billions, Alibaba's AI run rate is still under that $1 billion mark. So despite all its amazing tech, it still has a lot of ground to make up financially.
So what's the game plan to close that gap? Well, it's a multi-pronged attack. First, they have to secure access to advanced AI chips. Then, they're promoting open source models to get more people using their tech. They're also forging key partnerships, like that reported deal with Apple, and of course, they're benefiting from very supportive government policies right at home.
And that brings us all the way back to where we started, to that central tension, which I'll leave with you as one final question to think about. As AI gets faster and cheaper, unleashing all this incredible potential and all this disruption, who truly pays the price for progress?